Wow, it's a bit blurry, I can barely see. Really just waking up. Morning, guys and gals. It's day 21. It's Monday, and I have class in about 2.5 hours. I've only just woken up for reasons I mentioned in yesterday's vlog. I also haven't showered, so I'm going to go and do that. And then I need to start editing the vlog. Also, I still haven't dealt with my washing up. My washing really needs to be put away. It should have been done yesterday, and really it should have been done on Saturday, but I didn't do it. Now it's there with a pile of dirty clothes next to it. So at some point during today, I just need to get to that. Right now, I guess I just need to pick out something to wear from in there. The vlog is edited up. The vlog is edited and uploaded. Really wasn't much of a vlog at all, but hopefully today's will be better. So it is currently 8:15, so I have a little under an hour before I need to get to class. So I'm going to sit here and wake up, and then see what I can do to make this vlog pretty awesome. So it looks like I'm nearly out of milk already. Still plenty enough for a few days, but I need to grab some milk at some point during the week. Yeah, I think it's just the milk. You can't see me. That's a shame. I also seem to need Weet-Bix in a few days, so that's also something I need to be getting. So, it is nearly time for my class. I decided to put on some heavier clothes because it's a little cold out there. So, that should keep me a little bit warm while I'm out there. So, let's just finish getting ready. Head to class. Here's something else I'm running out of. I need to buy soon. Toothpaste. Okay, so I've come to a bit of a decision today. As you can see, I'm just outside walking when I should be heading to class, and I am. I decided to just walk today. I don't really feel like being on my bike, which is unusual. I love being on my bike usually. But yeah, it's probably gonna make me a little late to class because it's 9:59, so yeah, probably gonna be late as usual. But just felt this is something I wanted to do for once. So probably not going to be walking in the afternoon. Probably going to be riding my bike to the practical class and the gym, which I'm hoping to get back to today. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna walk. This is actually in line a little bit with something that the counsellor said during that interview last week. It's making decisions to do something like this, to just walk instead of riding the bike. Good things to do, good way to break out of an automatic system and start making your own decisions, which is hopefully something I can start doing. And this was all about, you know, trying to get yourself to make the decisions that are important, like doing work. So it's sort of part of that process, I guess. But really, for the most part, I just felt like I needed to walk. So, you know, it's a little uncomfortable though, because I only have a basket. I only have my basket. I don't have any sort of proper bag to carry my stuff in, so I need a man bag. Also, I wish I had brought my tripod, but it's, you know, the same whole deal. I don't really want my phone to be that damaged, and it takes time to get it in and out of this case it's in, so I really need a new case for it. That's the maths lecture over, and it's actually the last probability lecture, so yay, don't have to deal with that anymore. Well, actually no, this afternoon I've got a practical class in the same unit, so that covers last week's work, so still doing probability technically, but don't have to put up with any more lectures on the bloody subject. So I think right now, while I wait for my next class, I think I'll sit on a bench out here in the sun. It's quite beautiful out here, and probably read. I've got a lot of things on my phone that I can read, so I think I'll do that for a while. It is very beautiful out. Of course, on the other hand, this may not be the best place to sit at all. There's another bench over there, but it's currently being used. I think there's one over there. Let's go take a look, I think. This looks nicer. Nice and dry. Perfect place to have a little sit down while waiting for class. So I've been sitting out here for about 10 minutes, and come to a discovery that it's actually rather uncomfortable to sit out here and read. Because you know how my sunglasses make it so it's impossible for me to actually see the screen of my phone? Funny story that. That means I have to sort of either have them off or sort of hold my phone down here so I can look down and see the screen like this, in order to see the screen or read anything. So, which is really uncomfortable if you're doing it for several minutes. Because either you're being blinded everywhere but the screen, or you have to have your eyes looking down for minutes on end, which is really uncomfortable. So I'm actually going to go inside and continue my reading, so as to be a little less uncomfortable. More for the vlog. And time jump, it's now after the second lecture. So I did manage to find somewhere a little darker to continue my reading. It was in Unispa, so I didn't actually get much read. It doesn't matter because it's not actually an urgent thing, it's just a hobby. But anyway, so now I'm headed back to Uni Hall. I'm not headed to dining hall because I don't want to have the lunch that's currently there. Instead, I'm going to have a sandwich. I'm going to have a slightly different sandwich from normal, so I'll get back to you in a bit. I'm really not used to walking around as much. I've been walking since I left Willesmore, and my feet are starting to hurt in the shoes. So maybe I should start walking around a bit more, just to get some practice, because wow, it didn't used to happen. What I need is, I need a man bag so I can just easily carry stuff, because I don't want to be carrying stuff like this all the time. You know, it's great for having it on the bike, but normally it's just uncomfortable. So if I want to start walking again, to make it a little less uncomfortable in my shoes, then yeah, I'm gonna need a man bag. But then again, it's getting warmer, so if I end up being in my sandals most of the time, that won't be as much of a problem. Well, there is the gym. Though, in that case, why isn't the gym improved? But anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, what all of that was about was, as I was walking all the way from Willesmore for minutes and minutes and minutes, my feet started hurting in the shoe. I can show you. Sort of this area here started hurting as I was walking. Now, it could easily have been because of the sock. It could have been as part of the shape of the shoe. Who knows? So, what I started rambling about was that I've been using these shoes to go to the gym every day, or most days for the last 3 weeks or more. So, why I should be doing this, I don't know. Now, it could entirely be because, you know, it's a different kind of exercise. Walking for minutes and hours is completely different from, you know, being on the treadmill. It's I don't know. The treadmill is sort of a controlled environment, I guess. Whereas when you're just walking, you're going up hills, you're stepping on, you know, imperfections in the pavement and all that. So I guess it's just more rough. So, you know, your ankle has to deal with a lot more changes than it does on the treadmill, which is just pure flat, or has a constant slope. There you go. That's a good way of describing it. It's a constant slope, so less irregularities, less deformities, and all that. So maybe that could be part of it. So I might want to start walking a lot more than being on the bike, because when you're on the bike, you don't have to deal with that. You're just riding along and you're going through the motions, and it doesn't really affect how your shoes behave on your foot. Starting to walk around a bit more will be a bit better on my legs, I think, on my ankles, and that actually might solve, or partially solve, one of the problems I've been having in the gym. So who knows? Something I'm going to give a try in future weeks, I think. So here's my lunch. It's a 3-slice Nutella and cheese sandwich. Say what you like, Nutella and cheese heated up actually tastes really good. Or at least it does to me. It might be an acquired taste. But yeah, normally I'd have it in a 2-slice sandwich because 3-slice or more is really rich. I have had it in a 4-slice sandwich, which is just ridiculous and really hard to eat actually. But you know, I have 3 slices, so spare. So thought I might as well. So that's lunch. So what you like about it? I enjoy it. It's only an occasional thing, but yeah. I also used up most of the rest of my cheese, so I'm gonna have to buy some of that soon as well. It's kind of warm, so I'm gonna just and there we go. And now just get nice and warm. Should get nice and cool, hopefully, because I'm quite warm. So I guess I could just simply get changed into something lighter, but this is easier. Let's just leave it at that. It's that time again. It's nearly 3, so I'm nearly late for my practical class. So I'm gonna head over there. I am gonna go to the gym today, unlike yesterday. So I'm gonna grab. It's in the basket. I'm gonna grab my gym gear, and I can reach it. This is the bottom there. That might be a little difficult. So I'm quite likely going to be late in practical class unless I go as soon as possible. You know, screw it. One more day off. I'm going to get back to the gym tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go to the practical class like this, come back, and then I'm going to deal with that. That is a must do. So the practical class is finished, and like I said, I won't actually be going to the gym today. I actually stayed at the practical class a little later because I wasn't planning to go to the gym. I had the time, so I was able to sit down there and actually focus on completing all the questions, so that's cool. So now I'm going to head back home and deal with my washing, I think, because that's probably a good plan. And then, at some point, I'm going to head down to dinner. Also, I managed to get the contact details of my other practical class teacher. So, I now have 2 referees to put in a resume. So tomorrow, I'll be able to finish writing the resume and hopefully get it proofread by my brother, who's offered to do so. And by the end of the week, I might actually start looking for jobs. He's hoping. Banged my thumb. When I say banged, scratched more like. I ran into a guy. And when I say ran into a guy, I literally ran into a guy. Or rode into a guy. I was bottlenecked on the way out of the tunnel. Because the tunnel under the road over there has these bars keeping bikers from going too fast. And I was forced by people walking on the other side, on one side, to go around the other side. So I was trapped by the wall on one side, by the bar on the other side, and the guy was right there, and I ran right into them. Bottlenecked. My thumb hit the wall. My pride has been hurt. Okay, in case nothing in the last few clips made any sense, basically, I didn't go to the gym because I wasted time, and I got out rather late to get to the practical class, and because my gym gear is down there. So I couldn't actually get out to get to the gym in time, or I couldn't get it out of the basket in order to put it in my other basket, which is now there, so I could get to practical class in time, and then be able to get to the gym in time. So I decided to just say, what the hell, and not go to the gym. As a consequence, I was able to stay at the practical class longer and complete more of the questions, which I really needed because it's probability, which I barely understand. So, now that I've made that decision, I need to actually deal with this so I don't have the same problem tomorrow. So, I'm going to do that. And after that, I'm going to go down to dinner. Also, I put a band-aid on my thumb because it was bleeding like crazy. One day I need to sort that out. Because that is, as they say, beyond a joke. I have a fishing rod back there. You wouldn't be able to tell, but I do. I want to go fishing one day, but Probably won't for a while. Wouldn't be all that hard, really. And we're getting another source of food. Just have to pay money for the bait. Apart from that, learn how to fish. That was a plan, actually. When I first moved in here, I was planning to go fishing every Friday even, and yeah, that would have been fun. But never got around to it. Hopefully, I will at some point. We'll see. Everything's back in its drawers. The washing that's actually dirty is now in the washing basket. So that is that done. And now I'm gonna head down, I think, to dinner. You can't see me. Oh, there's not much space, are there? Is there?
There's a lot of space for the Shreya.
Some,
Is this enough?
some chicken. We've also got some broccoli and some corn and some cauliflower. So the broccoli will probably just be the same as normal, but I haven't tried these two in a while, so looking forward to them.
This bring us on 1/8.
Well, that's because I don't
I'm impressed with that.
like the thing is
Corn.
It's mildly problematic.
what was so funny.
The corn isn't bad. The corn's pretty good.
It's 27.
You look so embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I just like to see you eating vegetables.
I want to see how like in and out.
Goodbye. So, I recently bought a little visual art diary. Words! English! Visual art diary. And this evening I decided to actually do some stuff in it, just spontaneously. Just no plan, just decided to give it a go. And inside, what I've done, well, kind of nerdily really, is some Doctor Who sketches. Because it's me. Just spontaneously opened it, drew a TARDIS, and then went on from there. Drew this, which is my attempt to draw Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor. Put in the latest sonic screwdriver and E13. This is very nerdy. But wait, there's more. Check out what it took me 90 minutes to do on this page. Voila! Not entirely sure how good it is on most standards, but it's the best work I've ever done. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. And so does Alia, so that's great. And that's my evening done. So, I've wasted that away. It's 10 o'clock. I should be asleep by now. So, I'm going to finish up, shower, do the dishes, go to bed. Hopefully get enough sleep to edit the vlog tomorrow. Also, shout out to Joss Alsop, who has been shouted out by this commenter. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say on that matter. Looking at my thumb, it's actually quite nasty. Probably best just leave it clean overnight. It's not the worst injury I've had, to be fair. Just another scrape for the collection. Vlog's edited, it's finished. I have a band-aid on my head. It looks really weird. No matter. My thumb is doing a fair amount better, I think. I think I was just right. Leave it overnight. It's gotten much better. Now I have to hurry because it is 9:42 and I should be finishing getting ready and getting to class. This vlog is probably going to end up being slightly late. I'm sorry for that because it took me quite a while to edit it and I did take that big break in the morning, which I probably should not have done. So, yeah, that's not going to be out until 10:20 or something like that. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed for this nice and long vlog, as opposed to Sunday's vlog. Please leave a like if you liked, leave a comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you want more, and ding that bell to be notified when I upload each and every one of these. And without further ado, he said again, he needs to reconfigure his outro. I'll catch you guys and gals later. This should be flipped. I was holding it with the wrong hand.